Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you today? I'm doing well. It's a beautiful day here in the Ozarks. I was thinking a little bit about what I wanted to visit with you about today. Sometimes these ideas just come to me quickly, and sometimes I really have to ponder on them for a while. Today's took a little bit of pondering, but as I was getting busy looking up a recipe for something that I wanted to make, I was using one of my favorite websites called Pinterest. And all of a sudden, a couple of things sprung up. It must have known I was looking for inspiration. And it was how to use the Uno game for math skills. Ways to use those Uno cards differently. And then there was something about dice and how you can use dice. And then there was another one on playing cards, just a regular old deck of cards. And that got to me thinking that I've talked to you a lot about wanting you to get outside with a good book and to read, or to get outside and be a scientist and, study that world around you and explore it and document it and write it down and such like that. And I've mentioned math a couple of times as far as, a goal and getting good at fluency, but I haven't really talked to you about how you could practice math skills without having a worksheet or having a piece of paper. And using cards from an Uno game or just regular deck of cards, you take out the jacks and the queens and the kings, would really, really work. Using dice, go raid the dice from some of the other board games that you have and, be creative with it. You can sequence the numbers and put them in order. You can flip cards over and add them together really quick, or subtract them, or multiply them, or dividing isn't going to work as well. You could create your own game. The ideas on how to use cards and dice to practice math facts are enormous, and really the only limit would be your imagination. Those math facts are something that it doesn't matter where you are in your math, you are always going to need to know your math skills. And you are always going to need to know how to add and subtract numbers no matter what job you have in the future. And knowing how to multiply and divide numbers when you get older is another skill that is going to be used nearly every day. So these are the types of things that while you're, home, get those learned so that they're quick like this. And you don't have to get out a calculator, and you don't have to use your fingers, and you don't have to go to figure them out, that you know them immediately. And that's going to help you with whatever job you decide to have. That's going to help you as an adult when you have a bank account and you need to pay your bills. It's going to help you when you go to the grocery store and buy food and decide, how much money you got and how much food you want to buy and can you afford to do that. So this is a great skill that spending just, spend a total of like 30 minutes a day, but break it up, will really help. And if you can have fun and make a game of it while you're at it, all the more power to you. So anyway, from my front porch, I hope that you find a deck of cards and figure out how to play some math games with them, and enjoy it, and come back to school with those facts fast. Anyway, until tomorrow, where we're going to visit the greenhouse, I bid you adieu. Be safe, be kind, and please be smart. Goodbye.